Susie Hendricks, and I grew up here. I moved here in '68. I learned more playing music here in Memphis than I did living anywhere else. I really don't remember how I met Misty White. She asked me to be in a girl band, and I've never been in a girl band before, so I thought I'd try that, and it's a whole lot of fun. I think the city should take a long, hard look at what makes Memphis unique. And instead of trying to become this new metro unit city thing, I think they should look at our history and look at the fact that we're just kind of down home, funky naturally, and that's our charm.
Thank you. Okay, I'm not gonna... Someone else has a story. Anyone who has one, come on up. That's our point tonight. We want to bring attention to the plight of Liberty Land.
I have a story to tell about Liberty Land. And we noticed when we got on the ride that they were covering up something in one of the seats with some sawdust. Something must have happened in that seat in front of us. That sawdust was the wintergreen smell. Because it was blowing back on us. It was like, oh my God, cover your faces. Oh.
I started the Zippin' Pippins about a year and a half ago. It was January a year ago. Because I was ready to play drums again in an all-girl band. I was thinking of a name, and I was trying to think of something that was up-tempo and happy, and Zippin' Pippin just kind of spoke to me. And then they announced the whole thing about Liberty Land, and so it was a natural fit.
We don't want to lose the momentum, so I'll keep it going. I'm Steve Mulroy, and I've only been living here. Yeah, Steve Mulroy, yes. Thank you. I've only been living here for 5 years, so I don't have any stories going way back to the beginning. But even in the short 5 years I've been living here, I've been able to glom on to the fact it's not very all that hard to figure out that Liberty Land is a real treasure. And it's something distinctive about Memphis, and we need to treasure it, we need to preserve it, we need to save it, right? Right?
The thing is, once it's gone, you know, in 10, 20 years, when we're telling people what we used to do in Midtown, go to Liberty Land, they're going to think, why did you let them tear it down? My name's Christy Witt, formerly Christy White. I've lived in Memphis for about 22 years. And came over here to go to school. So my only responsibility is to play the guitar and sing. And I do write a lot of the songs. And my sister Misty, the twin, is a songwriter as well.
I thought there'd be like 5 other groups out there trying to save Liberty Land. And, you know, we would just meet them. But we were the only ones.
And the mayor actually called me at home, and I was thrilled. I was thrilled that the mayor had called me to, I thought, discuss the reasons to save Liberty Land. But he said that meeting with our group would be a complete waste of his valuable time. And when I asked him about the loss of all the summer jobs for teenagers, he hung up on me. He did say, "Have a nice day," but it was, "I'll tell you what, have a nice day." Click.
Yeah, I think we all got a kick out of the fact that when Dee did leave the band and, you know, just burned the bridge, so to speak, the Zippin' Pippins, you know, just had no interest in playing with us ever again. She decided to go and start her own band. But it is kind of interesting that they decided to name it after the other roller coaster at Liberty Land, so it's just interesting.
Picture yourself where the fun never stops. Where the thrills never end. Where there's rides, shows, food, and fun for the whole family. Focus on the fun at Liberty Land.